Okay, I've not been having much success with Guilds of Ravnica draft lately, and I gotta beat this one before this draft goes out of rotation, so I'm giving it another go. I think I just need to pick, see now I just have to pick the Underrealm Lich, don't I? I just need to pick a color combination and stick to it, and just go, um, I think Boros looks really cool, seems really powerful. I think Izzet looks really powerful. Just one of those two, but looks like the Gruul is drawing me in. I can't go past the Underrealm Lich, and I can't go past this either. Yep, I'm not even looking at the other cards. What's this? That's okay. That's okay. Healer's Hawk's pretty good. All right, so a thing is already forming here. A thing. Both of these cards are very all right. Very, very all right. But what is the best card here, really? Glowspore Shaman is nothing to sneeze at. Command the Storm is not too bad. I don't mind. The Guildgate, I don't think I'm picking that Guildgate. Sky Knight Legionnaire, I like a lot. But the Glowspore Shaman seems to be doing some good things. Join Shields. Yeah. This could be a white splash, right? I'm still sort of black-green, but I'm not being past any black-green. Interesting. So this could be a black splash, and I could be mostly green-white, but I had real problems with green-white. Or I could take Healer's Hawk and go white-red and just be completely different. Picking this now is just so out of what I've got right here. But you've got to pick the cards that are being passed to you. Gateway Plaza is the obvious pick here, actually. It's the most flexible. It's a strong card. That pick is fine. Righteous Blow isn't bad. Barrier Bones probably not doing what I want to do, although I could, the Surveil can be useful. Vapors, I mean, takes out my Shaman. The Centipede is okay. Prey Upon could be better. I've been past a lot of Sky Knight Legionnaires. I don't really want to play them, but they are quite good. They really, really are. I could play a red-white deck with a green splash and I forget the Underrealm Lich and the Glowspore Shaman. Because I really think this is better than anything else I'm seeing here. Maybe the Righteous Blow might be a better card. Maybe. Thousand Year Storm. Okay. Another Righteous Blow. Childhood Knight is okay. Gateway Plaza again is fine. Thousand Year Storm. I'm just going to take it because it's mythic. It's mythic and I want it. The Guildgate, I think, because I am having trouble with my mana here. The Golgari Guildgate as well, just to make what's happening work out a bit better. Okay, now that I've got these three lands, I feel more comfortable picking up something like a Centaur Peacemaker. Wild Ceratok. Centaur Peacemaker, I think my cards have pretty high power at the moment. Peacemaker can keep me alive for longer, which could be necessary. Grail Foragers seems like a good card, especially good. Undergrove's got good synergy with Glowspore Shaman and the Lich. Okay. A lot of these get passed really late. I don't think I'm going to have a problem picking up some of these later on, but relevant 2-drops like this, I might have trouble picking up. this isn't a bad 3 either, but yeah, I want the 2. Joined Shields is still around. The Vine can sacrifice itself to draw a card. I'm finding it unlikely that I'd like any of these. I don't think I'm going to go into red now. Not with these cards. Perhaps Joined Shields. Ooh, these came around. That's nice. That's nice. I think Barrier of Bones is going to beat out the Vapors. Sorry. Okay, so the Vapors could be really good against the right type of deck. I don't know what that type of deck is though, so I'm going to take the Barrier of Bones, keep my creature count reasonable. I don't think I'm going to need Pause for Reflection. I also don't think I'm going to need the Locket, so I'll just go with the Locket, whatever. Punch. Legion Warboss. It's actually a pretty strong card that I wouldn't mind having another copy of, to be really honest. Boros Challenger, strong card. Flourish, I think I have to go with this here. Unless I just want to take the Legion Warboss. I kind of do. Flourish. Could work well. What I've got, if I'm really honest. Siege Worm's not bad. A Relevant Guildgate is good. Rhizome Lurcher. I was a bit underwhelmed last time I played this card, although it could really go off with a Glow Spore Shaman first. But I think the Flourish I have to go with. Unmoored Ego. So bad for this format, but so good a card. Oh, sometimes you just want a rare draft, don't you? I don't need it. It's fine. Pick the Assassin, or yeah, or the Whisper Agent, the Assassin. Yeah, just don't look at the res. Don't look at the res. It's fine. It's fine. Fly the Equinauts seems okay. Another Crow Foragers, I don't mind going past. All of these are fine as well. Um, let's see what I've got going. I have the Shaman, the Shieldmate at 2. I could get another Shieldmate. I've got the Assassin and the Peacemaker at 3. I prefer the Shieldmate to the Gorgon, I think. 5, I have the Lich and the Foragers. Could get another Foragers. Fly the Equinauts. It's such a fat flying creature. Luminous Bonds, I'm almost certain that's what I'm taking. I don't mind the Scout. Yep, some removal. Some solid removal. Yeah, okay. Siege Worm. Take the Siege Worm. Another Siege Worm. A Relevant Locket, that's tempting. Okay, I've got a couple of big things. The Celestia thing seems to be coming through more than the Golgari thing. I could swap over to Boros, couldn't I? Like a Celestia Boros sort of thing. If I really pick for it. Like if I pick Hunted Witness now, what is black giving me? Glowspore Shaman, eh. The Assassin, eh. The Lich. And that's it. And that's it. So really, Celestia is fine. And if Boros is coming my way, I should pick them just to stay flexible. I have 3 gates. Garrison Sergeant. Barging Sergeant. This seems okay in any of the strategies I'm thinking. See, the Giant is good. So maybe I am still going this path after all. Yeah, I think things are still okay for me to go down the path I was planning on going before. Charter Knight, Rhizome Lurcher. I think it is time to grab the Rhizome Lurcher. Urban Utopia. No. Grappling Sundew. Could do what I want. I just had the funny feeling that flying was going to be a bit worrying. The foragers here. Prey upon. Recluse. Locket. Relevant Locket. Crushing Canopy. Didn't mind those picks at all. Expansion Explosion. Very tempted to pick, even though blue and red are not the colors I'm playing. What should I be picking instead? The Necrolisk is alright. And to be honest, nothing else is that great. I'm just going to take that for my collection. Tajik. Tajik. I can't play him, can I? Can I? Add a bit of red in. I've got it. One Gateway Plaza. That's all I've got. I've got an... Ugh, no, I don't want to play the Izzet Locket. I have one Gateway Plaza. Okay, what should I be taking? I should be taking the... No, I shouldn't take Thought Erasure. No, no. I should be taking the Mood Mark Painter. No, I should be taking the Deadly Visit. Or the Golgari Guildgate. Not Tajik. Deadly Visit it is. Camaraderie. Yes, 100% except, whoa, also great. Camaraderie. This looks like a guild gate. This isn't a bad card. I don't mind Sprouting Renewal. Another Assassin, another Foragers. Moodmark Painter, Generous Stray. What are we looking at? At 4, I just have the Rhizome Lurcher. So the Moodmark Painter seems okay. At 3, I've got things at 3. So the Generous Stray is not necessary. The Assassin is powerful. Another Foragers, I've already got 2. I don't think I need more than that. Fresh Face Recruit, I can play off the white to get lots of 2-drops. I have some 2-drops. I actually think this is better than what it might look at first glance. For each gate I control, I've got 4 gates in total. Doesn't seem great. Another Foragers seems a bit overkill. The Pack Beast, yeah. The Stray, it's okay. Foragers, how many Foragers can I be playing? I think the Stray is right. Guildgate probably. This Worm. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. My top end is not small, is it? Got Camaraderie. Lich. Oh, that's my only card at 6. I could put a Worm in there too. Or I could take the Guildgate. Would the Worm make the cut? It could. The Guildgate I'd definitely play. Warrior Copy. Never happened. Another Locket. I don't need another Locket. I've got one. Generous Stray. Shade. Pack Beast. I'm not going to take a second Stray. I think the Pack Beast is more likely. Still unlikely, but more likely. I don't need the Prey Upon. I think I've got what I need there. Maybe the Fresh-Faced Recruit for an aggressive 2-drop. The Wood Shaper seems to be the best thing here. That Locket's not bad though. Sprouting Renewal. Foragers. Another Foragers. I've got 4 of them and Warrior Carpi. Okay, time to build a deck. Come on. All right. All right. For a start, let's take out the red and any blue I might have in here. Keep that. Okay. No red in the deck. Now, there's a lot of cards here. I can probably cut down to 2 colors if I really wanted to. What happens if I take out all the black? Okay. 2 Golgari Guild Gates. So I take out all the black, I end up with a deck. Oh, wait, is there anything here? It's actually just terrible that I want to take out. I'm not a fan. Nope, that's fine. They're passable. Ugh, yep, yep, yep. I don't need that. Okay, so I've got a deck which is functioning. It's functioning. 3 is way too high. I don't think I need this. I don't think I need all of these. So the black would be nice if I got some of that in. Um, maybe the giant. Maybe where's the hell? What the hell? Where's my Underrealm Lich? Did that just disappear? I think one of my cards just literally disappeared from my draft deck. This one. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna hit done. I'm gonna open this up again. And it's gonna be right here. There we go. Okay, that was a weird glitch. The assassin's out here as well. I don't know how much I value the assassin. Does seem very good, especially if it had some kind of pump on it, or even a sure. Oh, it does seem tempting. Okay, it's asking for 1 swamp for these 3 black cards. Can leave those ones out. Deadly Visit as well. Um, okay, stuff's not looking so bad, so I think I can cut those. Yep, yep. 4 forages. I don't know how good that is. Okay, I'm pretty top heavy, but this feels okay. It's not feeling too bad at all. Um, Deadly Visit's what I'm thinking about. So, I've got a Righteous Blow, a Prey Upon. I've got Luminous Bonds. And that's it. Those 3 cards. This Deadly Visit would help a lot, but the double black is brutal when I'm running 4 black sources. Yeah, is very brutal. I don't think I can do it, which means I want to keep my Prey Upon in here and the Righteous Blow. 200 Witness, I think that's doing good. Righteous Blow deserves its place. Flower Flourish is strong. The Recruit is good. Assure Assemble is good. Yeah, Shieldmate's good. Bonds, yep. Stray, Sprouting Renewal, Assassin, Centaur Peacemaker. Each player gains 4 life. Think that's good. Locket, Woodshaper, 4 Foragers. Surely I can cut that down. Lich, Camaraderie, Giant, Siege Worm, Fly the Equinauts. How many creatures are actually being run here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 creatures. It's not actually a lot for a deck with a bit of undergrowth going on. Sprouting Renewal could be replaced by a creature. I could take out Sprouting Renewal. Honestly, I think most of the time will be a 2/2 with Vigilance. And I could put in a Wary Okapi instead. Or even... Yeah, that's what I put in instead. No, I think I'm okay. I think this is the final thing. Um, okay, 200 Witness. Definitely white earlier on is better. I've got 6, 7, 8, 9 white sources. It's not quite enough to be comfortable with the number of early white drops I have. But it's going to have to do. I could cut the Swamp, the Assassin, the Giant, the Lich for 1, 2, 3, 4. No, no, this is good. We're going with this. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. This did not turn out at all what I wanted it to be. I wanted like a super streamlined Boros, knock 'em dead type deck, which, well, thinking back to the packs, maybe I could have done. There was some good Boros stuff. I could have picked up 2 of the 4/3 Mentor creature. I could have picked up 2 Suntail Hawks, 2 Sky Knight Legionnaires, the Goblin Legionnaire. It could have worked. I could have just forced it. But I was trying to be flexible and I ended up picking up this stuff. This hand seems fine. I ended up picking up this stuff, which I don't know if it's going to work. My only issue is going to be if I get a card that's both green and black, and both my green and black sources are tied up here. I don't mind playing the Peacemaker 3rd turn. And the Fly of the Equinauts is going to take a while to come into play. Yep, Peacemaker, Prey Upon, or Righteous Blow. They're not going to Surveil twice in a turn, right? Prey Upon's going to be effective here, I think. If they are removing a card from my hand, I've got both the Blow and Prey Upon. But Righteous Blow they can play around, so they'll probably chuck the Prey Upon, unless they're worried about the Equinauts. 4. I need 4 creatures, though, with 4 land to play it, so I'm nowhere near that. Ooh, 3 colors. Look at those basic lands. Okay, things seem good. They should attack. Sprouting Renewal on the Locket. As tempting as that is, we're not going to do it. Or are we? No, we're not. Okay, so I'm having a bit of a slow start. I don't know what my opponent is planning with their deck, but I've got pretty powerful stuff in here. I'm confident that I'll find what I need. If they don't play a land this turn, using the renewal to destroy the Locket is going to be a really tempting option. They're looking at my graveyard. What are they doing? They've got the land, so I don't think I need to hit the Locket. Maybe I don't want them to draw the cards. Or maybe I want the creature in play so that I can possibly get the Equinauts. I think I'll play it as a creature next turn if nothing special happens. Burglar Rat. Yeah, the plains. As much as I want the Equinauts in play, that is definitely the worst one I've got. You draw a card. Okay. As long as you surveilled this turn. If I attack, they could double block it. If they do, Righteous Blow could turn that into a 2-for-1, so I don't mind that. They're thinking about it. All right. That was fun. Hunted Witness. And, I mean, look, I'll definitely play it, but what am I choosing? Am I killing the locket? They could pop it if they've got the right land. It might be everything they need. But then if they do pop it, they're really behind, but they're on 20 life. I think I'll go with a creature. Also, if I draw a land, Equinauts comes into play. Because that's 4, 5, 6, 7, costs 8. This guy's got Vigilance, I can even attack and play the Equinauts. If everything turns out right. They have a lot of cards in hand. Cool, so they can't pop the locket. They got 6 mana. They keep looking at my graveyard. Maybe they're looking for creatures. Do they have some kind of creature recursion? Okay, okay. Cool. Let's play this. All right, they have some big creatures. They have some big creatures, and it's weird. Look at what they're playing. Playing green on top of all this blue-black stuff. I wonder why. Maybe they are using Surveil to power Undergrowth. That makes sense, actually. That totally makes sense. Whoop, they can pop the locket. They shouldn't attack. Okay. You better have a good blocker. A second big creature right now would be strongly in their favor. Or not. I think playing the Generous Stray now is the right move, in case I get something relevant. I'm expecting possibly a hasty 3-2. There's a couple of different hasty 3-2s that I think are available to them. Hired Blade or the one that costs the blue-black dual mana. I don't know, but actually Hired Blade, is that in this format? Probably isn't. It's possible that they're just saving their mana to pop this locket and they don't have any tricks. They're using up a lot of their time. I don't know if they're new and they just need to think, or if they're a bit AFK. But it's making me slightly nervous. Yep, okay, cool. So I can't play this card with the mana I've got. If they do have the 3-2, oh, they don't, okay. They didn't even pop the locket. I think they must be AFK or experiencing difficulties with their internet. Because that was definitely the perfect opportunity to pop this, draw 2 cards, try and find the answers that they need. Yeah, definitely the problem with on-colored Guild Gates is, yeah, look at this. I think there's 2 more planes in the deck. So drawing one of them would be quite unlucky. It's possible. Yep, use the green because you want to keep being able to pop the locket. What did I just say? Okay, if I go to combat, they block the 3/3, they take 4 damage, it puts them to 3 life, or I could just attack for 4. Um, that's probably the right move. I'll play the planes. Okay, they're looking at their locket, means it's getting popped for 2 cards. They're searching for their answer. They need a blocker to not die. A flying blocker would definitely stop them from dying. They're being careful with what mana they're using. Oh no, they're stuffed. I can play the assassin. I don't see how this can go wrong. I mean, they just need a flash creature to block this, then this blocks this. But no, they dead. They're dead. My deck was very slow to beat them, um, which is worrying. For an opponent that was essentially not doing very much, I should have been able to, um, yeah, have a bit more power, but it just wasn't there. Maybe it was the cards I drew. I didn't draw Flourish. I didn't draw Assure Assemble. I didn't get the Lich or Camaraderie or the Giant. The Giant would have done nothing. I never got to 7 mana. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I liked the Flight of the Equinaughts though, so that's a bonus. I did enjoy having that card in my deck. I was kind of underrating it before, saying at 8 mana, even with Convoke, was a bit too hard to get to, and playing it involves tapping down your whole team, which is quite painful. But a 4/5 flying's a really solid body. That's bigger than your average Angel card, your average sort of 3/3, 4/4 Angel. Um, and yeah, definitely bigger than most flyers. This, I mean, these cards are powerful, but I think I've got a mulligan. Nothing relevant for the first few turns. This I much prefer. Much, much prefer. Yes, please. Yeah. All right, so I go in with a fresh-faced recruit. I try and build up a large amount of creatures, try and go wide with my 2 creatures, and then flourish. That's the plan. I need 3 more lands/creatures to use the siege worm to get the siege worm in play. They're playing Boris, so I'm expecting that my plan to attack with this is not going to go well. Oh look, recruit plays against recruit. Well, the obvious move here is to attack. Because no one wants to block in this situation. They really shouldn't be blocking. I can play Luminous Bonds, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. They're going to have some much more problematic creatures than the fresh-faced recruit. Or if the recruit's going to become problematic, it's going to be because they have dropped some +1/+1 counters onto it. Gateway Plaza. Onto the plains. 4, 5, 6. Getting close to Siege Worm. I think I should attack, even though I think it's very likely that they're going to chuck some kind of removal or trick at it. Like, most people don't just sit on turn 3 and pass, especially a Boros deck that's running fresh face recruit. But I guess they could say the same for me. End turn. Really want a creature. That'd be 4, 5, 6 plus the creature, 7 to siege worm the turn after. Give me a creature. A nice creature that costs 5. Ouch. Or that will do nicely. Pass the turn. Flourish plus the Assassin are really good if they ever have a turn where they don't attack. That could kill 3 creatures, possibly. I'd be worried about Righteous Blow, but Flourish is sorcery speed, so they can't use Righteous Blow to take out the Assassin in that case. Um, there you go. There you go. And I needed that to play the Siege Worm as well. No blocks. This is getting kind of painful. If I can't play anything else next turn, the Luminous Bonds is coming out. I'm tempted to use Flower as well to get the Siege Worm out as well. Siege Worm would be really helpful here. That's a great card. Flower. Fresh Face recruits can attack into the Witness. I don't mind that. They obviously don't mind either. Centaur Peacemaker. And I think Flower to find a land is actually a relevant move here. Making the Siege Worm extra easy to cast next turn, allowing me to keep my Peacemaker as well. I'm gonna, like, this kind of hurts, but in the end right now, I'd rather have that Forest. I only need to tap down 1 creature now to play the Siege Worm. Or if I draw a land, I can just play it straight. This is blocking the Fresh Face Recruit if they attack with it, even though that's probably the worst one. Maybe I'll block the Boar. Blocking the Boar is a bit better. What do you have? +3/+0 first strike? Ah, there you go. That's fine. That's less fine, but that's fine. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt me, by the way. So I block that. I take 5 damage. I get a 5 on my turn. I probably don't play the Equinauts because that taps out my team. I probably play the Luminous Bonds, maybe on the Skyline Scout. That's the one that's really going to kill me long term. Yeah, this is pretty problematic. So I block the Boar. I block the Boar. Come on. Yep. Block. How dead am I? What do you got? Ah, far out. Okay. Okay. So I can't play either of my creatures, so it has to be this. This guy does 2 at the moment. Playing it on the Boar seems like the best move. I play it on the Boar. This blocks these guys all first strike. I won't be able to block the Scout, so this blocks the Hunted Witness, which hurts me so much. And I die. Okay. I put this on the Swift Blade. I block the Boar. And I die. Okay. I can stop 2 things, and the rest do 5 damage to me. So no matter what, I die. All right. Good game. Good plays, my opponent. Good plays. 1 win, 1 loss. Not looking like a great start for me. Couldn't even win the second game. Opponent goes first. I can play play that, this, and this, so this hand seems passable, even though the number of land is really small. There we go. All right. What to play, the Guildgate or the Plains? It's possible I draw a land and that this all works out fine. If they have removal, this is what I'd rather them use it on too. Look at that. Look at that. This is not a problem. They probably think I'm Boris as well, so maybe they're going to like be aggressive with their removal. And after they remove these, I just do nothing for 20 turns. Ooh, Rakdos. Wait, Rakdos? Rakdos isn't a thing, is it? Regular damage. And play this. Really? Really? That's not helping you much. Sure. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still need 2 more lands to play a Flight of the Equinaughts. Price of Fame. Yeah, so my opponent seems to be stabilizing here. I'm not getting anything useful. Oh, my poor opponent. Jesus, what is in your hand, opponent? What is there? I can't imagine what they're holding. Oh, everything costs double red? I don't even know. I don't even know. Well, that was easy. That was easy enough. One more game, I think, and then I'll take a break. Still haven't played any of my super fun, super awesome cards that I'd like to. I'm playing against Ice Cream, which is one of my favorite things to eat. His hand, kind of rubbish. I'm on the play. It's kind of rubbish, but it's not quite rubbish enough. It's possibly the hand that my opponent just faced. Come on, you're done, right? There we go. Here we are, here we are, here we are, here we are. This fresh-faced recruit's doing some really good job. Doing some really good work, I should say. Blah, 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 blah. I'm very happy to attack into that. I'm here to report. Now the question is, next turn, if I don't draw a land, do I flower so that I've got 5 to hit the Quell Foragers? I think I do. I'm not playing Flourish very often at all. Perfect body to stop the fresh-faced recruit. Very nice. They should attack me for 2. I got the land. Pass the turn. Time for me to gunk up the board with some 4/4s. If I can swap with the Electromancer and gain some life along the way, I do not mind. I do not mind. But also if I can go wide, better get the worm in play. Well, I'll just take 1 and attack you back. What do you got? You got a... What's the big idea? Counterspell of some kind. Next turn I can play the Foragers or a Siege Worm, whichever one suits my purposes better. do, 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 do. Come on. Counter target spell surveil 1. There it is. These 1/4s. They're not good against 4/4s, are they? Attack with everything. There you go. Interesting. Maybe the Witness and the Foragers, or the Witness and the Worm? Don't think it matters particularly which big creature I have in play. What can you do with your one island? Worm or Foragers? The Worm's just bigger, it's better, it's fatter, it's meaner. Let's go for the Worm. Right, you don't just have one mana, you've got one less. Very good. Very, very good. Good attack choices. I like it. So I play the Siege Worm, right? But do I tap my guys to do it? What counter spells are there and what mana requirements do they give? As far as I know, there's no quench. I think I can just cast this with mana, right? It's the best move. There's Syncopate, but Syncopate, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how I do it, I'm stuffed with Syncopate. This is the right move even if they have Syncopate. Alright, the Worm came in. I'm not going to attack. Are they going to return the Worm back to my hand? Nope, they're having a turn. Flourish will do a lot of damage next turn if I use it. 14 damage actually. I think the Forager's next turn then. As long if it's not lethal, then why even bother? That's what I've learned from playing Burn Bright all these days. If it's not lethal, you've got to wait till it's lethal. It's got to be lethal, and you've got to just take out all their creatures doing it in the process. Really? You're doing this just to push through like 2 damage? 2 damage to that creature's controller. Maybe you got some burns. I mean, if I block with a Hunted Witness, then I turn some lifelink on board and the Krell Foragers does more damage. The fact that they're so willing to push through damage, that makes me think this is the right move. Foragers. Yeah, Foragers. Gives me 2 life. I think the Worm, they might swap with their other 2 creatures, although I don't think that would be a good idea on their part, so let's just attack with this. And this, why not? Why not? Because they can just attack me back and kill me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm on 10. I do survive. They tap this guy down with that. I have a lifelink blocker. So I have to kill the lifelink blocker and use that to kill me. I think I'm okay. Alright. I should win next turn. Flourish. to win next turn. That's the plan. Yeah, they have to block 3 of my creatures. 1, 2, 3. And I'll gain 3 life. Yeah, Flourish should be okay. Should be fine. That blocks 4 damage there. No. Yes. Still does 3 damage. And they block a lot of damage there. Still does 3 damage, which is just as much as... Yeah, okay. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to hit Flourish and they're going to counter it, right? Flourish. What's your response? If I attack with the Siege Worm now, by the way, without Flourish, if they block with these 3 creatures, I can only kill one of the 3 and they kill my Siege Worm. So, oh look, they managed to kill the Siege Worm anyway. I am threatening lethal here, so I think it is worth attacking. But keep in mind, I can't block afterwards, so I'm taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage, putting me to 1, putting me to 4 with this. But they do have to block at least 1. They can block that easily. 6, no, they have to block 2 creatures. So they're going to lose one of their creatures. I think this is the right move. Why block that? Okay, yeah, I guess. Seems good for me. They've got a lot of cards in hand, though. But I'm not in danger of dying, and I get a creature or enchantment card from the top 4 cards in my library. I've got a lot of decent creatures in here, so I'm expecting the Wood Shaper to do quite well. Command the Storm. They're playing very slowly. Take that, you Scorpion. Locket's not bad. I think I attack with both. No fancy tricks here from me. It's not lethal damage, so they can just take the damage if they want to. Oh, oh, come on, ice cream. Do a thing. You're not just trying to bore me into losing, are you? Here we go. All right. Yep, yep. Let that one hit you too. Boom. There we go. All right. You wait till your timer goes down again. Let me just check all my messages. Oh, look, my turn. Let's go. 4 cards. Craft Foragers seems like the best choice here. I'll play Locket. Your turn. Cool. Not a problem. Okay. Okay, all attack. Oh yeah, they should tap down the Kraut Foragers. Do 2 damage to me, I all attack, they block the Wood Shaper. Resolve. Next to attackers, all attack. They kill the Wood Shaper, which gives me 1 more life from this, which is fun. It's possible that I should have drawn the cards first before playing the Foragers. I knew I was going to do both. I knew I was going to do both. I may as well do it now, right? They're blue. They're not going to make me discard any cards or do any fancy business like that. Come on, just let me draw the cards so I can see. Here we go. I just want to see what I would have drawn. Would I had some kind of instant speed? Okay, yeah, it would have been fine. Instant speed +1/+1. I don't think I even run anything like that. 4 damage to target creature, so I'm losing a Kraut Forager. They should have kept one of their reds untapped though. They need to play another blocker. There's the red. Good game. Good game, good game. Okay. Okay. Fun. So 3 wins, 1 loss. Not too bad, draft deck. Not too bad. I've yet to um, make any use of Camaraderie. I haven't got it. I've yet to play the Underrealm Lich. I got to play the Flourish to some okay power that game. That definitely made winning that game easier. I haven't got a Sure Assemble yet, which I'm looking forward to. I have some pretty strong cards in here, I have to say. I really have to say. Um, Righteous Blow and Prey Upon, I'm still thinking about their role in this deck. I'm not sure how necessary they are, considering all the other spells I'm playing, and the spells require me to have lots of creatures. I always think maybe the Warrior Carpies could replace them. Maybe 1 Warrior Carpy for 1 Prey Upon. I don't know, I get the feeling some fast decks are going to make mincemeat out of me that I won't have the ability to hold them off. I don't know. Anyway, keeping it as it is for now. It's doing okay. I'll see you guys later.